Phoenix Rising. I'm Sarah Phoenix, and this is our very first episode of Move It Monday, where movement and being active doesn't have to be perfect, it doesn't have to be pain-inducing, it doesn't have to be intense for it to be powerful for us and our chronically ill bodies, but it's super important. So basically, every Move It Monday, we're going to do a different form of activity, or we're going to talk about why being active and moving our bodies is really important and how we can do that. And I'm just going to share some things with you guys about what I do. So today we are going to take my little fur babies for a walk to the park. We're going to go to the big park, not just the small park. I have variations of where I go depending on how my body feels, but we're feeling good today, so we're going to take them on a big park and you're going to come with me. First things first, we're going to fill our water bottle up. I always put ice in it. I like to take a snack with me, a banana and some tablets because you never know. These Nike Creator Impact trainers are the comfiest thing. As you can tell, they're filthy. Oh dear. Oh. He's a baby, aren't you? As well. Yeah. Should we get yours on? Oh, she's a sweetheart. Aren't you? Are you sweetheart? I love you. And after some lovely kisses, we are finally ready to go. Okay, we are out, and I'm usually listening to a podcast if I'm walking alone. I do love the Wednesdays one with Sophie and Melissa from Made in Chelsea. I tend to see how I feel in the morning, which then will dictate my pace, so it's really good to get your heart rate up, and when I'm feeling capable, I definitely do strive for that. Some days it is just slow and steady, but as long as I'm moving my body and breathing in fresh air, I don't care. Walking helps me sort of reconnect. I don't think sitting down for long periods of time is good for my physical health. It's really good to get blood flowing and my mood lifted. Do you know what? And the sun's come out for us. It was absolutely chucking it down this morning, and I feel like now we're out and we're in this gorgeous park, the sun's come out. You see, don't want to be that girl. I did kind of say I hope that it was going to be nice for our walk today, so just makes it all the better, doesn't it, when the sun's shining. Good to rest. Now we've reached the park, although the dogs are like, why are we not allowed to go sniffing? But it's good to just have a minute and just let your body catch up with itself. We've walked 0.7 miles. Mwah! Yeah, so I do think like there is lots of benefits to sort of moving, especially when you are feeling fatigued. Helps boost your energy, it can improve your mood, it can make you sleep a little bit better. And I think it's important for me anyway, on those days when I'm not necessarily in agony, but I am tired, that I do try and move, because the worst thing for me I found over the years is that I went into it and I used to nap a lot and sleep, and actually I felt like 10 million times worse. So like coming out and just getting a bit of fresh air, walking with these little cuties really does make me feel a bit better and put my mind in a bit of a better place. And sometimes when you have chronic health issues and it's your body that's letting you down, your mind has to kind of overcome it, doesn't it? Yeah. What do you think? You won't like this. Anyone else not like the ends of bananas? I really don't like them. Rosie, you're going to get stuck. She's got stuck again. Walking with two dogs on a lead, carrying a camera, is really challenging. Ricky! He's a good boy. Rosa, what do you think? She's a happy kid. I think one of the important things about movement when you live with chronic illness is just around understanding what your body is capable of and when it's time to stop. Because obviously, if you are exhausted, you know, because sometimes fatigue can literally feel like exhaustion. If you are exhausted, the worst thing you can do is try and do too much crazy movement, because you're most likely to injure yourself. So I think it's also understanding what you're capable of, what your body's capable of. You know your body well enough to know can I do this, can't I do this? I've made the mistake where I've pushed through, and sometimes that's because I'm embarrassed. Sometimes it's because I don't want to get tangled up with dogs. I don't want to let anybody down. We've made a commitment to something, and I feel like if I don't do it, when actually, like, in the long run, that just puts you on the back foot for so many days. So it's just about making it really clear, like, in this moment, what can I do? What can't I do? How can I do it in the safest possible way? And will I, and you know, and it's all about feeling better after. The goal isn't to make anybody feel worse. The goal is that you come home and you go, gosh, I'm so glad I did that. Also, guys, I am so tangled up in these dog leads. Oh, right. BRB is whether it's moving around the house for 5 minutes, whether it's sitting down for 20 minutes, having a rest, and then moving for another 5, whether it's doing body stretches, whether it's just going around the block, whether it's the block, that was so American, just going like outside, having a walk around, coming back. Those little movements, however big, can make the biggest difference. And I honestly only speak about that from experience. Like I said, you know your bodies, you know what you're capable of. I thought I was capable of a lot less until I started to really sort of connect with my abilities and what I found helpful and not helpful. And it takes time, it's trial and error. And that's kind of why I wanted to share stuff with you, because if the things that I've learned might support somebody else or might make someone else think, oh, I might try and do that, and they feel better for it afterwards, and then they do it the next day and the next day, and they show up and they get consistent and they realize, like, oh, my body, yeah, it's got flaws in terms of physical health issues, but I am also capable of so much. I don't want to ever limit myself. I don't want the boundaries to be put in place where that's it, I can't do that. And I just hope that if I share some of the things that I do to help, that maybe other people might not limit themselves. Home. When I get back, I just do a little check-in. How am I feeling? My knees are actually starting to hurt now. I am going to put the TENS machine on because they were quite bad last night. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. So just check in with myself, make sure I have a little proper rest. My little toes are swelling as well. I can already feel them pulsating. So, but it was worth it. We had some really nice fresh air, and I do feel good for doing that. Anyway, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Put in your comments if you did manage to make it out on Move It Monday, and if you did, where did you go? And if you just came with me for the walk, then that does count. So we're gonna just rise together, one wobbly step at a time. I have a video coming out next Tuesday, and it's going to be my first Training Tuesday video where we look at some of the exercises that I'm currently doing in the gym at the minute to strengthen my muscles. So hopefully I will see you then. Thank you.